Hello air signs, welcome. My name is Alyssa. This is my channel of New Direction. So this is a collective air sign reading. So Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. And this is a mid-month reading for the month of July. Mercury retrograde ended a couple days ago. Hallelujah. There's still some other planets in retrograde right now. There's still a lot going on. Astrologically, there we go, astrologically, but we're not actually, I'm not really going to touch too much on those today. We're just pretty much going to pull cards. So I'm outside. You might see my horses behind me. You might hear my children. I apologize if we get interrupted. I apologize if my dogs interrupt us. I cuss. There's your warning. I think that's it. Let's get into it. So the questions that I have pulled, or the questions that we are going to ask today, I haven't pulled any cards yet, and to be honest, I don't even, I guess we'll start with the energy oracle, and then we'll clarify with some tarot cards. Okay, so let's get started. This is for the air signs, collective air signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, collective air signs. Okay. So the first question that we're going to be asking is, what do you have to look forward to in these next few weeks of July? So this is just right till the end of July. What do you have to look forward to in the last couple of weeks of July here? What do you have to look forward to? What do the collective air signs have to look forward to? What must we be mindful of during this time? What's the collective air signs be mindful of? Hey, what will things look like coming out of July? Energy of love and romance. What is the energy of love and romance for the collective air signs? The energy of work and goals. Energy of work and goals here, Spirit. What is the energy? Okie dokie. Action. Air signs, action. Action to the cornucopia. Oh, hallelujah. All right, that's exciting because I have been waiting for action for what seems to be like months. Okay, so let's get into this. So, what do we have to look forward to in the last couple weeks of July? Well, this was a little bit of a heartbreak and the healer of ages. Thank goodness he came out after. I really, instantly, I am feeling that is just, what we have to look forward to is very much just that healing from the heartbreak, you know? I feel like there's, you know, probably been a lot of heartbreak in the last little bit. And you know, that could be recent heartbreak, that can be heartbreak that kind of like has lingered up. But with all of these eclipses that have really come on, you know, there's just been a lot of reflection. Okay, and if you're watching a lot of videos like this, then you are doing reflection. Okay, you're aligning yourself to higher thinking, therefore you are doing some reflection. So I would not be surprised, you know, if throughout, you know, these last couple weeks of July, you really start to figure out and find that healing for that heartbreak, for that reflection that you've had. Because reflection, no matter how it is, oftentimes it is painful. Oftentimes it is somewhat heartbreaking, because to come to that kind of truth is to come to that kind of understanding. Okay, let's pull some tarots on this. What we have to look forward to. Can you clarify, Spirit, this broken heart and the healer of ages, and what we have to look forward to? Clarify this energy for us here, Spirit, please. The Page of Wands. Yeah, you see, it's a new beginning here. These last few weeks of July, it's a time to really start to spread your wings, a time to really start and spread who you want to be going forward here. You know, we've come through all these retrogrades, we've come from you know, this trio of lunar eclipses, and it's now just time that you've had that time to reflect, guys. Okay, we've had that time to really sit with ourselves and to really focus on what it is that we were healing, what it is that we wanted to move forward from, what it is we no longer wanted to carry. Okay, and the Page of Wands is saying, yep. And as we go forward in these last few weeks of July, it's talking about the excitement of being your new you. the excitement of being your new spiritual kind of being, okay? This is what we have to look forward to, okay? It's the reflection, the Six of Cups, okay? The reflection of life, the looking back on how far you've come, okay? It's the reflection of the joyful moments. It's the reflection of, yes, okay, that there's been that heartbreak, but through this peace, through this reflection, through this connection to the healer of ages, okay? Whoever that is to you. I mean, this is the Lord to me, absolutely, okay? And I am a firm believer that no matter what heartbreak you have overcome in your life, okay, no matter what that has looked like to you, the healer of ages is someone who will always be able to heal it. And it's not going to be a process where just you hand it over and you wake up and you're like, okay, well, that's it, that's fine, that's moved on. No, that kind of healing is a healing that takes time. Okay, it's waking up in the morning and strategizing or planning out that, you know, saying, praying, you know, I ask for forgiveness today. Help me to forgive myself. Help me to forgive the situations that have come. Okay, help me to forgive this heartbreak for what it is in my life, you know, so that I can move forward. And that's what this Page of Wands is talking about. Okay, this Page of Wands is about showing up every day to that new beginning, showing up every day to that, to understand that, okay, yes, I am starting here, and yes, I'm beginning something new, but it's something that is going to take time to build. Okay, and the Six of Cups it's talking about reflections. Okay, the Six of Cups is oftentimes looking back and really just appreciating how far you come. The Six of Cups can also be talking about love reflections. Okay, it can be talking about twin flames. It can be talking about soulmate connections. Okay, it can be talking about looking back and understanding how those connections and how that heartbreak from those connections played the part. Okay, they played the part. They served the lesson that they were supposed to serve. Okay, it's kind of that understanding, and it can very much be that clarity. Okay, what must we be mindful of was the thinking woman. Okay, this is the energy of enlightenment. This is the energy of moving forward. This is the energy of awakening yourself. Like, she is a girl who is very much, look at all the green, it's new. Okay, new and abundant. Okay, it's beginning stuff. Okay, here she has her books and she has all these butterflies around her, okay, and that's talking about transformation. The stairway is talking about enlightening, okay, taking those steps to the enlightenment. The Nine of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Empress. You see, the Ten of Wands, I said Nine of Wands, but I meant the Ten of Wands. To clarify, this thinking woman was the Ten of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Empress. So the Ten of Wands is talking about burdens. It's talking about cycles. It's talking about hard cycles, hard lessons, hard things that have been very, like, long and tiring to overcome. Okay, journeys that cycles that have been tough, things that have really they've taken a lot of commitment for you to move through them. Okay, and when that comes out to clarify this thinking woman, the Ten of Wands is like, yep, okay, this is a cycle that has been completed. Okay, this is something that you must finish off. Okay, open your mind, allow yourself to really process this through, so that as you finish these last few weeks in July, you are completing the cycle. You've done the reflection. Okay, you've done the reflection, and now you are sitting here as this mindful, kind of awakened, you know, reflective individual going forward, and it's time to complete that cycle. It's time to just finish it out for what it is. Okay, the Two of Cups behind that is talking, that can be talking about new romance, that can be talking about new partners, that can be talking about you in spirit, but it's a combination of two energies, two very creative energies coming together to create magic. You see, whatever cycle has been, you must evolve from, because as you evolve here, you understand that the energies you are taking with you, okay, the things that you have learned from all of this process, the things that you have taken in this enlightenment, you know, the new things that you have learned through this, okay, the transformation that you have gone through, okay, you take that energy forward. And whoever you are about to combine this with, this can be talking about new love, this can be talking about new energies that you're, you know, being mindful of energies that you are going to, you know, blend yourself with. And choosing which energies those are, being wise about that choice, right? The Empress is behind that, and the Empress is saying, here is the time for you to manifest and grow what it is that you want to grow. You know, you have overcome these challenges, you have overcome this cycle, okay? You have completed this. That's what the Ten of Wands is saying. It's saying you have worked hard, okay? And the Ten of Wands, I mean, it's not quite to that, you know, it's that last finishing cycle to this, okay? It's that last kind of 100 feet, you know, in the dash, right? Where, yeah, okay, your legs are tired and it's exhausting and it's been tough to get to where you are, but you know that just needs to be completed, okay? You know that you need to wake up every day and, you know, and pray just to release it, okay? You understand that you're in that place. I had a really good friend to me, a friend of mine not too long ago, and she said, you know, they're in the rear view mirror. I can see them in the rear view mirror. Okay, but you know, in the rear view mirror, things may seem closer than they appear, right? Yes, because sometimes when you look in the rear view mirror, those things seem really, really close, but they're still in the rear view mirror, okay? And I really feel like that is what this Ten of Wands is talking about. It's saying, yes, okay, the heartbreak was there, and maybe that heartbreak is fresh in the rear view mirror, okay? Maybe it is. It very well could be. Like, all of the retrogrades and all of the lunar eclipses, and let me tell you, if there was some sort of romantic cycle that wasn't meant to be in your life, some sort of relationship that wasn't meant to be in your life, very much chances are it has not made it to this point, because that is what those lunar eclipses were for. That was what all those retrogrades were for. They were to bring up how much we needed to clear out of our lives, okay? They were to bring in that change that was needed, okay? And the Ten of Wands is saying that you have done that all, okay? You've made it through all of that. Now just wake up, right? Wake up and continue to understand that there is a place like this. And whether this is something that you are hoping for, whether this is just your connection with spirit, okay? There's movement forward here. And the Empress, again, you know, there's just change. There's just this blending of energy that's coming, okay? And it's a blending of energy that really you must utilize. You must have faith in spirit to manifest what it is that you want to bring forward through this. Okay? All right. The next one was, what will things look like coming out of July? Strategy. It's going to look like whatever you have set in place. Okay? If you have done the work, if you have put in the effort to really work through what needed to be worked through in all these lunar eclipses, if you've really, you know, put in the steps, if you have written out what it is that you wanted to go forward to here, that is how this is finishing. This is finishing by the steps and the plans that you have put into place. And if you haven't put those steps and plans into place, then I suggest very much so that you start getting on that. Okay, that you really start focusing on what it is that you want to build. You really start focusing on writing down the things so that you put those hopes and dreams into 3D form. Okay? What will things look like coming out of July? Clarify this strategy for me, Spirit. The World. The World, the Strength, and the Knight of Cups. You know, the World is talking about being able to look at it as a whole. Okay? It's being able to take a step back here. You can't tell in this circle what is good and bad. This ring around her, you can't tell. It's all the same. One's red and one's yellow, but neither one of them look good and neither one of them look bad. Because when you step back and look at it as a whole, you cannot look at your life and be like, oh, that part wasn't needed, or that part wasn't needed, or I needed more of that and I didn't have. No. When you look back at the world as a whole, you just acknowledge it for every part that it was and how it all played a part to where you are. Okay? And then you look at it and you're like, okay, and this is where I'm going forward from here. Okay, that's the strategy behind this. I'm sorry, guys. The neighbor's cutting grass, so anyway, I do hope that I'm talking loud enough that you don't hear her. Okay, the strategy though, like there's an overcoming of this, okay? It's looking at your life as a whole, you know, and then the strength was behind that, you know, where you have come from. Look at that. Half a lion. The lion that is within your soul. The strength you have that is within your soul. Understanding that self-strength it's vital here. It's vital for these strategies. It's vital for how you're going to be able to look back and really look at this world. And then the Knight of Cups. Anybody who does not have love, there very much could be new love coming in here. And for those of you who maybe are in situations or in relationships where there is love, I find that there is going to be, within this cycle these last few weeks, I feel like your relationship has probably been very tested in the last couple weeks. I do. But I feel like very much those blending of energies together right now, you and whoever has made it to this point, there's an opportunity coming in here. Okay, and for some of you who are single, there could very much be new love. And for some of you, it might not even have anything to do with romance, more so just situations and opportunities that are coming in here. You know, as you can step back and really focus and look at this world as a whole, and really, you know, look at your strength that you have within yourself. I really, that is going to open up these doors for new opportunities to come through. That's really going to be opening up this. The Knight of Cups is talking about situations, all sorts of situations, opportunities that are just, they're for you. They're coming in for you. That's what the Knight of Cups is saying. Here is a blessing for you, okay? How this is really going to look like coming out of July, guys. Again, it's going to look like how we wrote it out. It's going to look like how you envisioned it. It's going to look like how you intended it for it to come. You know, and if you can look at your whole world, okay, and you can really utilize and see all of the magnificent parts that it took to get you to where you are. And you can really focus on that inner strength and understand that, you know, you are so blessed to be where you are, but you are where you are because you are you. And then you can look at the opportunities and the blessings coming in your life for the blessings and the opportunities that they truly are. Okay, so the energy to love and romance for this month was the 6th chakra, and that's the third eye. Energy of love and romance here, the 6th chakra. Queen of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, and the Temperance. This love and romance is very much about building yourself right now, you know, and that is where this love and romance is going to really like find its place. It's talking about the reason that the energy of the 6th chakra was pulled was because it's talking about intuition. It's guiding you to something. This isn't just a flimsy kind of relationship that's just going to, you know, burn in and out. No, the Queen of Wands is somebody who understands that her purpose is much deeper. Okay, she's somebody who is so grounded and rooted within who she is as a spiritual being. Okay, so this romance and love thing, it's not just kind of a quick flip of the, you know, of the wand. That's not what she's after. She's after something here that's really going to be deep. Something that is really going to like actually influence her on a spiritual level, on an actual being level, not just kind of surface level shit. Okay? The 2 of Pentacles is the understanding and the need for flexibility behind that. Okay, that even though maybe she sees it as this way, it's the need and understanding that her way isn't going to be the best way. Okay, her way isn't the only way. She needs to be flexible within this, she or he. Okay, but that this love isn't about black and white. This love is about being flexible. And then the Temperance, the patience behind it. Okay, it's understanding that intuition is understanding that you no matter how bad you want something right now, it's looking to the future, okay? It's looking and understanding and having faith that what is to come of it will to become of it. And that as you embrace your own self, okay? And you allow for the flexibility of life, and you allow for patience and time to take its place, to allow things to unfold as they unfold, then they unfold for the way they are supposed to, okay? It's that intuition and that trust that is how it's all going to work out, okay? So, energy of work and goals was a woman holding her heart, and that's so important right now because that's talking about, you know, King of Cups just came out. It's talking about your dedication to doing the work and the goals and the things that you love. Okay, and when it's clarified by the King of Cups, it's again like it's talking about going about the things you love, like putting energy into the things you love, not just for the work aspect of it, because it's what you love to do. Focus on that love. Find peace within that love. Find peace within what your soul is on fire and what your soul loves to do. Okay, find a way to go forward into that. Trust in spirit that, you know, that connection, that love of things that you want to do. It will bring you all the things that you need. Yeah, absolutely. Six of Wands, okay? It will bring you the recognition, it will bring you the liberation that you are needing or maybe lacking in your life, but it will bring you some sort of movement forward. The Eight of Cups, okay? It is asking you, you know, as far as a woman, you know, holding her heart when it comes to talking about the energies of work and your goals, it's saying, you know, the bravery, it's talking about having the bravery to walk away from the things that aren't going to serve you, okay, for the life that isn't going to serve you, okay? The Eight of Cups that's what that is addressing, okay? It's the moving past that, acknowledging that, okay, my dreams and my goals are this. So this, whatever this isn't going to serve me, and just having the faith to go forward, okay? The Three of Cups, the fellowship, okay? The trusting of moving forward, and the blending of energies, you know, the relationship of energies, the fellowship of energies, and the Five of Swords behind that, okay? It's overcoming any sort of tension, any sort of negative bullshit, any sort of like toxic comments that people are maybe like throwing in and around your energy field. You know, maybe they're looking at your dreams and they're dashing them or making you feel like shit, or like nothing's going to come of them, okay? Don't surround yourself with people like that. Surround yourself in places like this. Find your soul tribe. Find yourself people that are going to support you and build you up, okay? Walk away from things that aren't going to serve you. Walk away from things that aren't going to fulfill you, okay? The Eight of Cups is often depiction, or a depiction of it is often smashed cups on the shore, okay? It's leaving those smashed cups. It's acknowledging that those smashed cups just weren't the cups for you, no matter how heartbreaking that is, okay? Follow your heart. Follow the things that inspire you. That's your purpose. That's your whole plan behind it all, right? Okay, going forward. What must the collective air signs embrace going forward? Take a time out, the brown bear spirit. And life is speeding up. Isn't that funny? Take a time out was the brown bear spirit, and then the antelope spirit was life is speeding up. And I really feel like this is very much saying you really need to take the time just to center on yourself right now. Because before you know it, life is going to be speeding up, and there is going to be so much happening that if you don't have this strategy, if you don't have these plans in place, okay? If the strategy isn't something that you have done, or this like acknowledgement for the moving forward, okay? The enlightenment of your journey here, okay? If you have not taken the time yet to really focus on what those things are and how you plan on moving forward here, well, that's something that needs to be addressed, okay? The healing must happen because life is about to speed up. Things are about to change. It's kind of been this lull stage for a long time, but that's not how this is going to end. Okay, life is changing, and it's time that you actually you get ready for that, okay? I know that there's been so much like patience, time out, take a time out, patience, and it's still saying that, okay? It is. The Temperance came out, and the Bear. It is still time to focus on you right now, but this focus is needed more than ever. Because before you know it, you're going to be asking and being like, okay, where's my time out? Because I'm going to need it, okay? Because life is about to speed up, and you need to be well rested for when that happens, okay? All right, we're going to pull one moon card. As far as, we're just going to pull a moon card for the last couple weeks here in July. July for the air signs. Wow. Okay, on the bottom of the deck is don't let pride get in your way. And that is very important for all of us Libras here. The moon's cards that we pulled was, it's time to take action, a new moon in Aries, and a win-win outcome is forecast. A full moon in Libra. It's time to take action, and a win-win outcome is forecast. And don't let pride get in your way. Wow. Okay, air signs. I do believe that is it for the day. I hope that this helps. Not even helps, but I hope it just kind of leaves you with some higher thinking for the month ahead. That's pretty much it. All right. Until next time, guys. Take care. All the best in these weeks to come. Bye now.